She signed for a kitten, loved it, and grieved its loss. This is the profound story of a gorilla who taught us about motherhood. Settle in for their journey. If you believe in the power of these stories, a simple like helps our channel immensely. Now, let us enter their world. In the quiet hills of Woodside, California, lived a being who would reshape our understanding of the emotional lives of animals. Her name was Koko. Under the patient guidance of researcher Dr. Penny Patterson, Koko became a global icon, mastering over 1,000 signs of a modified American Sign Language.
What are you thinking
She
about,
didn't just
Koko?
mimic, she conversed.
Can you show me the sign?
She expressed complex emotions, from happiness to mischief, even existential sadness. For her 12th birthday in July of 1984, her human companions asked her what she wanted most. Through a series of deliberate, gentle movements of her powerful hands, her desire became clear. Cat. Initially, her caregivers were cautious. They presented her with a lifelike, stuffed leopard.
Look, Koko, look what I brought for you. It's a leopard.
Koko's response was immediate and unambiguous. She refused to play with it, turning away and signing the word, sad. This wasn't a request for a toy. It was a request for a life to care for. Finally understanding, they brought her a litter of abandoned kittens. She surveyed them carefully before her gaze settled on a small gray and white Manx. He had no tail. She gently picked him up, cradled him in her arms, and signed to Penny, "Soft, good cat." She named him All Ball. The bond between Koko and All Ball was immediate and profound. It was a living testament to a maternal instinct that transcended the boundaries of species. Her enormous, gentle hands, capable of great strength, became tools of the most delicate care. She would cradle the tiny kitten on her thigh, petting him softly with a single, massive finger. She'd hold him up to show her caregivers, signing Koko Love Cat, her face a picture of pure affection. Their days took on a gentle rhythm. Koko would try to nurse All Ball, an act rooted in the deepest primate instincts of motherhood. She would carefully check on him, making sure he was safe, often signing trouble if he wandered too far. She shared her food with him, offering him morsels from her own meals, and even tried to engage him in games of chase and tickle, always moving with a slow, deliberate grace to accommodate his small size. This was the behavior of a mother with her child. She was attentive, protective, and endlessly patient. Koko demonstrated a clear understanding of All Ball's fragility. She would meticulously groom him, her large lips gently combing through his fur. Observers noted that she treated All Ball with the same tenderness that gorilla mothers in the wild show their own infants. It was a relationship built not on instinct alone, but on a conscious, emotional connection. She would often be seen looking through books and magazines, and whenever she saw a picture of a cat, she would stop and sign, "Cat, cat," sometimes pointing to herself and then to All Ball, as if to say, "This is my baby." For Koko, All Ball was more than a companion. He was a fulfillment of a deep-seated need to nurture. The Gorilla Foundation, where she lived, documented hundreds of hours of their interactions. Each frame of film, each photograph, captured an undeniable truth, that the capacity for love is not a uniquely human trait, but their peaceful world was fragile. One day in December of that same year, All Ball, driven by a kitten's curiosity, wandered out of Koko's enclosure and onto a nearby road. The staff searched for him for hours. But Koko already seemed to know something was wrong. She was quiet, subdued. She kept signing cat, and then frowned, her brow furrowed with a clear sense of worry. Later that day, the devastating news arrived. All Ball had been hit by a car. He was gone. The challenge now was not just how to process the loss, but how to break the news to his mother. When Penny told Koko the news, Koko stared away, silent. Then a long, mournful whimper began, a sound of pure anguish her caregivers had never heard. Her body began to tremble. Her hands, which had so gently cared for All Ball, came to her face. She signed, cry, sad, frown. This was the unmistakable portrait of grief, a profound and shattering heartbreak. Koko would grieve for months. Her story, a testament to a mother's love, became irrefutable proof that the bonds of family are not defined by blood or by species, but by the depth of the heart. The story of Koko and All Ball is more than just a memory of a gentle giant and her tiny friend. It is a quiet, powerful invitation. An invitation to look into the eyes of another living being and see not what is different, but what is profoundly and beautifully the same. Thank you for joining us. If this story moved you, please consider liking and subscribing. It truly helps us bring more stories like this to light. We have a question for you. What was the single moment in this story that resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one.